Alright guys, today we have more PlayStation related news topics to go over and discuss. We're going to dive right into it today, starting with a small but significant update to the PlayStation 5 Store. I think anybody who's listening to this who is currently a PS5 owner is certainly going to be happy about this. Over on Twitter, Shuhei Yoshida posted, PS Store on PS5 now has new game strand on the top page, making it super easy to find newly released games. Now, this may not seem like a big deal, but if you are somebody who has been playing on the PS5 for some time and you've had to navigate the store on the PlayStation 5, you'll know that this is certainly a welcome change. So this is reading from Push Square, and they say now when you select PlayStation Store, you can scroll down twice to find a new games strand, and below that, a new this week strand. If you scroll to the end of the former list, you'll have the option to view all, which will take you to a grid showing off all the new games released that week. This shows every title, including indie games that aren't normally spotlighted. Before this update, if you wanted to see the very latest releases, you'd have to tab over to Browse, then sort by release date, new to old, which was more of a hassle than it should have been. And that's why I wanted to take a moment here to highlight this, because what Push Square just explained is why this is going to be a big deal to a lot of PS5 owners. This is something that I guess I didn't put too much thought into because I kind of just got used to doing it this way on the PS5. But now that this is here, it very clearly highlights how it shouldn't have been that way. Definitely way too many steps just to see the new games that were released this week. And that includes all games, not just the ones that are being purposely selected. So let me know down in the comments below if you are a PS5 owner, if you're happy to hear about this, and if you're somebody who buys a lot of games or is every day or every week looking at the new game section. I'm sure you're going to be happy to hear this. But moving on to the next topic, we're talking about a new open world survival MMO called The Day Before that is headed to PlayStation 5 as well as the Xbox Series consoles. Now, this is a title that I have seen some snippets of gameplay of, and I did think it looked really good, but I wasn't sure if it was coming to console. Now we have official confirmation. A lot of people have been asking me to talk about this because this is one of those games that looks so good, it has people feeling skeptical. They are kind of in this mode of thinking where, can it really be this good? Is this going to be one of those games where it's just looks great in the trailers and the gameplay demos, but we get a major downgrade when it's released? But it says here, reading from PlayStation Lifestyle developer, Fantastic, and publisher Mytona have announced that their open world survival massively multiplayer online game The Day Before will release on the PS5 and Xbox Series consoles, in addition to previously being announced for PC. While the PC version has been given a release date of June 22nd, 2022, The Day Before for PS5 has yet to be dated. First announced back in January this year, The Day Before is set in a post-apocalyptic America where the flesh-hungry infected and survivors battle it out for food and resources. No, you are not reading the description of The Last of Us multiplayer. It's funny that they put that in here because I saw quite a few people saying that when they were watching this gameplay, this is kind of how they imagined The Last of Us multiplayer being, considering Naughty Dog is in the process of making this big AAA multiplayer title set in the universe of The Last of Us. And I have to admit, when watching this, yeah, this is kind of exactly how I could see it being, and I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up looking very similar. And so here are some of the features that the game offers. Survive at all costs. Search abandoned vehicles, houses, and skyscrapers as you scavenge for resources. Enter places no one else dares. Crush the infected and other players with realistic weapons, becoming a legend of the new world. Discover the vast post-apocalyptic world. Explore beautiful yet dangerous places with stunningly detailed vehicles. Find a colony of survivors. Take part in the restoration of the former society before it's too late. In the survivor colony, you can sell your loot and communicate safely with other players. So yeah, again, I saw quite a few of you asking me to take some time here to cover this and talk about it and give my thoughts on it. And to put it, as simply as I can, it's definitely a game I'm interested in. I'm not gonna assume it's going to be as great as we're all hoping, because we know how these things work out sometimes. But so far, I'm really liking what I'm seeing. Looks very promising, has a ton of potential, and so I will update you guys whenever we get the release date for the PS5 version. The next topic in line, though, talks about another job listing that was discovered. This comes courtesy of Zubitech over on Twitter, where they type out PlayStation job listing, head of machine learning. Sony Interactive Entertainment is looking to multiply its machine learning applications on PlayStation 5. The head of machine learning engineering will lead and inspire a team to design, develop, and apply machine learning models to our services as well as our devices. Come help shape the future of the world's largest gaming, immersive interaction, and entertainment system. And so there you go. Sony is looking to build a team that is focused on machine learning specifically for the PS5, and I'm sure that whatever they end up doing for the PS5 will benefit any other console that PlayStation ends up developing in the future. I'm going to be completely honest, I'm not totally familiar with machine learning and how that could benefit the PS5. I'm sure that there are many of you listening to this that understand this much more than I do and are much more well versed in this area. So maybe you can let me know down in the comments below what you make of this and what some of the benefits that we could end up seeing, what they could be with machine learning on the PS5. Definitely going to be interested to see what you guys have to say. The next topic talks about Ghost of Tsushima, because Ghost of Tsushima won Best Sound Design in Gaming and Best Original Composition in Gaming from the Music and Sound Awards 2021. This is something that Sucker Punch is obviously very proud of, and they were sure to let everybody know about it on their Twitter account. They were thanking their teams over at PlayStation and at their studio, obviously. And I just wanted to let you guys know about this because I've been just so immersed into Ghost of Tsushima recently. I just platinumed the game, the director's cut, and I just finished the Iki Island expansion. I've been playing a ton of Legends, and the music and the sound of the game is obviously huge. Like the composition, it's one of the best out there, and it really does add something truly meaningful to the entire experience. And so I think it's great that they won this, and I'm really happy for them. I think they certainly earned it. And the final topic in line here that I think you guys might get a bit of a kick out of, it has to do with Dbrand and their dark plates, or their black PS5 face plates. Some of you may recall that a while ago they dared Sony to sue them for doing this, and it took a little while, but apparently that's exactly what Sony is planning to do. It says here, reading from PlayStation Lifestyle, Dbrand, the PlayStation 5 faceplate maker who previously dared Sony to sue after being threatened with legal action, has ended up pulling the plates after receiving yet another cease and desist letter from Sony. And I will have this article linked down below so you can read the entirety of it yourself, because this is possibly one of the most strange things I've ever read. I'm not sure what's going on over there at Dbrand. They have some very weird marketing, I guess, or a very strange way that they're choosing to handle this. But yeah, I thought that this was kind of funny, to be honest, because I mean, they came out here, they dared Sony to do it, and then Sony did it, and now they were like, okay, we're gonna have to pull this for now. I have to wonder why Sony's doing it. I mean, maybe it's because they're planning on releasing plates, themselves. That's something that we've kind of been speculating for some time, and I'm honestly unsure of why Sony hasn't done this already. Maybe they're just waiting until there's more PS5s out there, or there's less of a supply constraint. I don't know. I really don't know why Sony wouldn't make plates themselves by this point. But yeah, again, just wanted to take a moment to let you guys know about that. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope you did find it informative. Be sure to leave it a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit the bell notification icon, and feel free to share this video out on top of all that. But until next time, guys, take care.